Of course, we begin this morning with our top story, the opening of the 25th Winter Olympics. Look at the Alps behind me. The Olympic flames, there are two. We'll explain soon why. They were just lit last night to commence the Milano Cortina Games. 2,900 athletes representing 92 nations will compete over the next 16 days. The Winter Games are being held across northern Italy in both the Alps and in the fashionable city of Milan. And that is where our Saturday morning co-anchor Kelly O'Grady is and will be for the next 3 Saturdays. Kelly, we miss you, but we're so excited for you. Good morning.
I miss you both, but yes, this is the assignment of a lifetime. Look, the games are underway, and I do have some breaking news. We have our very first medal of the Olympics. It happened just about 2 minutes ago. Switzerland took the gold, and Italy got a medal. So I'm just going to go with the fact that that was the police celebrating the medal. We also had Lindsey Vonn, of course, competing on that torn ACL. She did her final practice run before she competes in the women's downhill tomorrow. She looked good. She looked in good spirits. And so we're going to be watching that very closely. But even with the athletes competing fiercely, the theme of last night's opening ceremony was harmony.
A star-studded performance for an audience of over 2 billion across the globe, as well as those in the stands, including many Americans.
What are you most excited to see at the opening ceremonies tonight?
All the country is the best. Yes. Because why? It brings the world together. Let's go.
There was not just one parade of athletes, but 4. With this being the most spread-out Winter Games ever, Team USA marched in Milan, Cortina, Livigno, and Predazzo, all in Ralph Lauren.
The kids are awesome. I feel like walking out Team USA is always like the best dress, and it's all because of those little fine tweaks and everything to make it fit all of us just perfect.
Olympic silver medalist and mogul skier Jalen Koff says the best part is marching alongside her teammates.
Our training comes all year round, the heartbreaks and the triumphs and all of it, and so to come through this together and just share this experience is so special.
The ceremony itself paid tribute to what Italy is known for: food, music, art, and of course, fashion. But the overall tone was of global harmony.
The message from Italy to the world is, let's embrace for a moment, let's pause, and let's reflect that we are humanity and we want to celebrate the sports and the human values that are attached to it.
Opening ceremony creative director Marco Balic hopes viewers feel those values deeply.
Success for me is if I feel that people got really emotional and they have a sparkle of tears in their eyes, celebrating something so special as the Olympics.
And final question, one word that you felt when you walked out of the opening ceremony just now. I'll ask you both. Lucky.
Yeah.
Oh, and what about you?
I would say fortunate as well to witness this, yeah.
My favorite part was when the rings kind of like exploded.
That was pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
All the fireworks and everything?
Uh-huh.
And what about when Team USA walked in?
Oh, that was also pretty cool.
You were cheering really loud, weren't you?
Yeah, and I was waving the flag about like this. USA! USA!
We heard a lot of chants from fans that we spoke to yesterday of USA. But look, undoubtedly the high. Italian singer Andrea Bocelli performed Nessun Dorma while the Olympic flame entered the stadium. And Adriana and Vlad, I will admit, I was crying. It was such a beautiful moment watching the athletes who have worked their entire lives to be here, just to get to witness that and that togetherness. You heard the creative director say that he hoped there wasn't a dry eye. I can tell you mine certainly weren't.
I can only imagine, Kelly. I got chills with you just describing what it was like in that stadium. How amazing. So we know how that little American boy was feeling about Team USA. How are locals receiving Team USA in Italy?
So everyone has been really welcoming of Team USA. And in fact, when the team walked into the stadium, we were sitting there, the place erupted in cheers. Only second to Italy, right? I mean, you would expect home crowd, home team. But But at one point, the camera did pan to Vice President Vance. He's here, of course, as the leader of the delegation. And it was mixed. There were some boos from the audience as well as cheers. And what we have noticed is there's been a little bit of a tone shift from U.S. athletes. A lot of them have been asked in press conferences about the administration's policies. And while they haven't come out and said certain things themselves, they have responded in those cases, sharing their thoughts in a respectful way. And it always comes back to, but I'm also here to do my job, which is, of course, competing.